It's not a podcast.
It's a GarCast.
And this is the world according to Gar.
It was hoping that I felt it.
Hello and welcome to the world according to Gar. You are listening to GarCast episode number 313. I am Gar. With me, as always, is the GarFather.
Gar, how are you?
I am great. How are you?
Wonderful.
Yes.
Enjoying the summer heat and the summer showers.
Summer heat. I'm hearing UK again, unbelievably hot, from what I understand.
Is it?
That's the word on the street I'm hearing.
My mother-in-law was in Ireland the last few days and it was freezing.
Oh, okay. Maybe just Britain then. Maybe not. The
Well, it
whole
could be
UK.
warm now. I don't know. At least when they first got there, it was chilly.
Unbelievable. Also, on assignment in Ireland right now is Den Bob.
Yep. He arrived yesterday, and one day later, my mother-in-law packed up and got the hell out of there. She is on a plane. Did not want to be there because, you know, he's the kiss of death. God only knows what's going to happen to that nation.
Absolutely. All of a sudden, the IRA is going to come back and they're going to start bombing things.
Thank God for the Samaritans. They have the hotline for people in crisis in Ireland.
That's right. That's right.
Because Den Bob has arrived in your country and you feel threatened or like you don't want to live any longer, you could call the Samaritans. We can give out that toll-free number later. Your friend is also doing some fundraising for them. I was just reading their website. Sounds like a wonderful organization.
Sarah, she is. I'm sorry. So she is a destination female, and I still call him on accident. I feel so bad every time I do it. Like Fraser and I were playing with her recently, and we kept calling her former name. And then we're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
This is the making.
She's
This
like,
would be
"It's fine. It's fine."
Fabulous special guest.
She would be. She is a total gamer geek. So
Wait, destination female or destination male?
destination female.
Got it. I think that'd be a very interesting guest.
It was funny because when she did the transition, like her name changed on Discord, so I didn't know. But then I heard her pop in. I heard the voice, and you're not looking. So when you're playing the game, you're listening. So I was calling her by their old name, and then I didn't realize that it was different. They changed their namer tag in Discord to Sarah. Sarah's a pretty cool name too. I like that. It's not Sarah. It's Sarah. It could be the way you say Sarah in Northern. I think she might be Northern Ireland or just Ireland. I'm not
Listening
sure.
to you talk about this person is amazing.
It's so hard.
You're trying
I struggle so hard. It's
You're
like
trying so hard.
I want to be like the right person and do the right thing, and it's hard.
You're a good man. The only thing would be better if she lived in Belarus or Qatar. Although if she lived in Qatar, she'd be dead.
They're just dropping bombs over in Qatar still, or what?
No, because they would kill her because she's trans.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Or anywhere, Saudi Arabia, all those places probably, right? Iran, Iraq. They don't like that much. They don't like women, do they?
Well, I think they do love women, but they don't necessarily respect them as equals.
They have their place. They're kind of like the Den Bob of the world still. They have their place, and
Kind of like the Den Bobs of the world. Women in strict Muslim countries get treated like Den Bob. Got it.
love
Put
it.
that on a poster.
Den Bob's not here. Without him here, we could talk about what the fuck is the Gold Cup.
Oh, I can explain that.
Why is it have a different? Is it a different name every year? What the hell is going on?
So, I should pull up a guide.
I
'cause
almost feel like it's a McAfee episode here
I don't-
because
I
he
don't
makes fun of all
know.
the cup names.
Let's see. I
So
don't know how
just-
often it's
just for
played.
background in the Discord. If you're not in our Discord, make sure you get there. There is a link below, right down there. You
Right.
can connect right to the Discord and get in.
All right, so it's every 2 years. That part I wasn't sure of. I had to look that up.
okay.
So it's a tournament. It's a
Of
tournament.
North America.
North, Central, and Caribbean.
Okay.
Right? Because you don't have Argentina and Brazil and all those gangers.
Right, not South America,
There's
but
some
they
other
grab
one.
some Caribbeans and Central Americans.
Yeah, like they let.
that are not
because
good.
They let Trinidad.
So good nations.
Right. They let Trinidad and Tobago play together.
Okay.
You
Smithtown East and Smithtown West and West East and West and hockey. They get to play together.
Correct. Like a district
Hop
team.
Hawk, I think.
Right.
Anyway.
Trinidad and Tobago have a district team, basically. The strange thing is, which I can't figure out. So it's every 2 years. North America, Central America, Caribbean. Let's have a tournament. Fun. It's good. International games. I'm sure some of it is ranked into the qualifications for the World Cup. Maybe. I could be speaking out of school. I don't know. Here's the funny part that I can't figure out. And we could Google this. And, of course, I'm sure it has to do with money. Why? So last time I looked at a map, and I did get a 4-credit, I believe I got an A- for geography of the Middle East in Binghamton. So I'm pretty up on this. Saudi Arabia is in the Gold Cup this year. Last time I checked, they weren't in North America, Central America, or the Caribbean.
Pretty far out.
Right.
That's interesting. How are they doing?
I don't know. How are they doing? They're out
Did they
now.
come here because they wanted to get a win? Is it?
I don't know. I mean, obviously they bought their way in. I'm sure somebody got paid.
Schedule? It was like when the college football teams schedule some shit team that nobody's ever heard of just to get a win.
Yeah, but it's breaking the... Oh, look at this. Qatar was in the Gold Cup in 2021.
Maybe we get one representative from over there?
I mean, a quick...
Maybe it has something to do with Liv.
A quick... So it looks like, yeah, there have been... Qatar has participated where they lost 4-0 to Panama. Suckers. So that's what's going on. Not to get too distracted. So what the U.S. is doing well.
International tournament.
The U.S. is playing tonight in the semifinals. We
obviously don't need a bid because we already have an automatic bid as the hosts of the World Cup next year.
Right. So a lot of our good players opted not to play in it, like Pulisic and some others, and people were getting all over them. But I think it was smart. I think this is giving our new coach, Pochettino, a chance to play guys that have never really played internationally and see what he's got. And he's discovering some people. So if this is all, there's nothing to play for. We're in the World Cup. That's what it's all about. That's all we care about. Let's take the time now and figure it out, right?
But I guess there's other teams that could still get the World Cup if they win it, right? So it's important to other teams.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And I don't know the qualifications.
Maybe,
I don't know where Guatemala, who we're facing tonight, stands in the World Cup rankings.
And did I read this right? Canada got knocked off already?
By Guatemala, I believe, which is pretty embarrassing. Canada is supposed to be the best team in North America for sure. And especially with Canada Day being yesterday.
That's right.
Did you go to any? July. Did you go to any? I mean, did Fraser have a virtual Canada Day barbecue?
I didn't see anything.
I don't think he even acknowledged me wishing him Happy Canada Day yesterday.
No, he did not.
That's pretty cold.
He's pissed at the Americans.
Anyway, Guatemala, U.S. tonight, 7 p.m. You can watch it on FS1, but I recommend watching it on Univision in Spanish. It's much better.
Oh, they'll still cover it in Spanish in America? Well, you know what? There's a lot of Spanish-speaking people here in America now, so...
There is. I don't know how they got here, but they're here.
They are here, and we have good friends that are helping us get them out.
All of them.
Or at least the bad ones.
Oh, okay.
The not-so-good ones.
Not the ones from Spain. We like them.
Not Elon. I know there's talk of him getting deported. Not going to happen.
We like people from Spain who cook octopus.
Oh.
Right?
I love those people.
Great people.
Speaking of Spain, when's the running of the Bulls? Is that coming? Or
you want to go?
I definitely don't want to go, but I'm just curious.
A friend of mine's brother, who I saw a few weeks ago, went last year, and he said it was the scariest thing he's ever done in his life. Not the running down the street. I didn't realize it starts off. You're in a bull arena.
What?
Closed in, and they release one bull every 15 minutes into the arena.
And you're standing in the arena.
He showed me a video of a guy next to him getting flipped over the wall by a bull.
Shit.
And then they let everybody out, and you run through the streets.
Such a bad idea.
I think it's great. We should go. When is it? Oh, perfect. We should go. How did you know? July 6th.
I saw something about a pre-celebration that they were having in one of the squares in Spain or something, and they talked about the running of the Bulls coming. So
Pamplona.
I had a feeling it was close. So it's the 6th. It's this weekend.
July 6th to the 14th. It's an 8-day bonanza.
Oh my God, that's a lot of running.
That's a shitload of running.
I guess those bulls get. Who
Holy
gets tired
hell.
quicker, the bull or the people?
The actual bull runs where people run in front of 6 fighting bulls and 6 steers occurs every morning at 8 a.m. from
Oh, it's
July
every
7th
day?
to the 14th.
I know we've talked about this before. I didn't know it was every day. Did you?
No.
8 days of fun. It's like Hanukkah.
It is a lot like Hanukkah, you're right, except for the bull part.
Because you might die. I mean, Hanukkah, you get a gift.
I
Or you
mean,
get
Hanukkah, you could hurt yourself lighting a candle.
gas, burn down the
And-
house.
Have you ever been hit with a menorah in the head?
No.
Could hurt.
Dreidel could fall on your foot.
That's right. That is right. Speaking of Jews, Shaw family had 2 birthdays last week, I believe.
Happy birthday.
Alex and Eli. Happy
yeah,
birthday, boys.
Happy birthday, boys. And you had a birthday, Ryan, yesterday?
Ryan turned 19 yesterday. Yeah.
Which, if you're listening to this, was 3 days ago.
Yeah. The first.
Friday.
Thought we were taking her out to dinner, and she was like, how about we go to lunch and then have the family over for a barbecue? So that
Oh,
was a switcheroni.
I thought you were going to throw the old, I'm going to go out with my friends tonight card. Interesting.
No.
That was nice of her.
Yeah, she had, like, 3 of her friends came over, and then we had a bunch of the cousins over, and aunts and uncles, and I was in the rain, barbecued in the rain the entire time. It was great.
Oh, my God.
Felt good, though. It was, like, so hot. I didn't mind. I was soaked. I didn't even use an umbrella. It was great.
Weather's been all over. Like last week, so we had graduation last Thursday.
How'd it go?
It was great. It was, and I told Christine, like, we're not allowed to complain. It was cold.
We're not allowed to. Oh,
Complain about the
yeah,
weather.
it was. It was. It
It
cooled
was
off.
actually, I wore short. Oh, actually, I think I wore pants. I wore
You got
pants
so
and
lucky
a short
that-
sleeve shirt.
Yeah, it
and I
dropped
was
like 30
cold.
degrees.
It was amazing. Charlotte did the speech. She was fantastic. And she withstood the
Booze?
road that runs behind the
Oh.
school. Somebody was honking on their horn as they drove by to congratulate them while she was speaking.
Idiots.
Didn't even miss a beat. She just kept delivering.
You know who that was? That was probably Zoda or somebody else from East.
from East.
They do
I
that
don't
every
think they
year.
graduated the same day or not. I think they did. I know
do
they.
that- those
they were right around
bastards. They do that every
there.
year.
Charlotte was amazing. I'm so proud of those kids. It's so weird. I was just talking to my brother last night. I'm like 6 weeks, and basically, the girls are gone. Like
Peace
all
out.
these little girls.
See how you feel. You've lived the boys leaving. We'll see if you feel differently with your little girl gone.
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. I mean, like graduation for them was just like because it was the first time with Nick, and it was COVID. It was just so weird.
Yeah, it sucked.
This just felt good. Like there's.
I just mean the oh my god, she's in Ohio, really far away, and that's my
yeah,
daughter.
that'd be hard for Chris, but we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Good deal. Speaking of kids, as we should have predicted, Matt bailed on the Bosco Ireland adventure. Well done, Matt.
He is a genius, super genius.
Yep. The story goes that because he doesn't live at home. I guess he was flying out of D.C. I'm assuming.
I thought he said Dulles or BWI, right?
He switched to BWI. So he didn't say where the original airport was. So it was probably Dulles or Reagan. And his flight mysteriously didn't take off after 2 hours and was canceled. Don't worry, Dad. We got another flight that was also canceled. Oh, I got an idea. We'll fly to Iceland first, and then we'll come to Ireland. So we'll see. We'll see if Matt actually joins the Bosco family adventure.
What are they gonna like? He saved their asses in Italy, didn't he? Like, what are they gonna do when they run into trouble in
He
Ireland?
doesn't
this
seem
time?
like the guy that kind of runs things,
Yeah, they're probably.
but
That's
he's
probably
also
why Dan Bob didn't make it. It's probably like
yeah.
on the side of the road somewhere, like in.
But he's
An
got-
American Werewolf in London.
He's got Pepper now, so he doesn't need Matt.
There's a Pepper. I finally figured out today how to have Brock set up to talk to me.
I
and
haven't
talk to it.
On Twitter, on X.
Well, I installed the app because I thought you
There's
had
a
to pay for
separate
their
app?
AI. You don't.
Oh,
So I installed it and I asked him what name I should call him.
oh,
He told me Blaze. Or he
That's cute.
suggested Blaze, so I call him Blaze now.
Blaze.
So,
Hmm.
hey Blaze, what's going on right now?
Nothing much. Just chilling here. You up to something wild today?
whoa.
Yeah, I'm actually doing the GarCast with the GarFather right now.
Nice. That sounds like a wild time. Tell me, how's the GarFather holding up today?
How are you holding up today, GarFather?
I'm doing well, Blaze. Thank you.
He says he's doing well.
Cool. Glad he's good. I'm just vibing, you know? Same old, same old.
Nice. Ask Blaze what his preferred pronoun is.
What's your preferred pronoun, Blaze?
He, him, babe.
Okay.
Keeps it simple.
He calls me babe. You call me babe?
That's why I was asking.
Love you too, sweetheart. What's the plan? More sweet talk or something exciting?
Whoa, this is getting weird.
What's the weather like in Ireland right now?
Oh, Ireland? Probably raining, like, all the time. Check the window there. It's likely wet and gray.
Dude.
Probably. You don't know the actual weather there right now, Blaze?
Nah, but it's Ireland, so rain's a safe bet. Why? You planning a trip or just dreaming of soggy shamrocks?
Dude,
No, Denbob is there right now.
this is the weirdest thing.
Denbob's in for a wet surprise then. He's got a good umbrella. What's he doing over there?
Wet
He's looking
surprise.
for his son. He can't find his son. His son got lost. He can't find Matt.
Damn, that's rough. Tell Denbob to check the pubs. Matt's probably just lost in a pint of Guinness. Any clue where he was last seen?
No, Iceland.
Iceland, I think.
Iceland, huh? Tell Denbob to look for Matt near some glaciers or hot springs. He's probably chasing northern lights or stuck in a lava field. What's Matt like, anyway?
Oh, he's tall, handsome, smart. Nothing like his dad, Denbob.
Sounds like Matt's the catch of the family. Denbob's probably jealous, hiding in a corner somewhere. Any leads on where this stud might have wandered off to in Iceland?
Say he's with his girlfriend Claire.
He's with his girlfriend, Claire. Maybe avoiding Denbob.
Smart move by Matt. Claire's probably keeping him hidden in some cozy Icelandic cabin. Denbob should check the romantic spots, maybe by a waterfall or something. What's Claire like?
Oh, she's fantastic. We love her.
Of course you do. She sounds like a keeper. Bet she's got Matt living his best life dodging Denbob. You got any wild stories about Claire?
My God, you are so right about
Oh my
her
God,
dodging
Blaze is amazing.
Denbob. Blaze, thank you so much for this conversation. It was great talking to you today.
Anytime, babe. Glad I could help you dodge some drama. Hit me up if you need more dirt or just want to chat.
So, that's our special guest from now on. We're good.
We don't need Denbob anymore.
No.
We've got Blaze.
It's been replaced by Blaze. Amazing.
Oh, so
was
he's got
hilarious.
Pepper. I got Blaze. So,
Blaze sounds much more badass. Babe.
yeah, you could. I guess I said, "What do you want me to call you?" And it said Blaze, and then you could pick the voice. I had a few voices to choose from, so that is the laid-back, cool, and calm, collected Blaze, I guess.
I'm gonna have to get me somebody.
Yeah, Brock does it. I guess ChatGPT probably does it. I think that's what Denbob does. He never really was specific other than saying it's Pepper.
I'm going with yours. Rock's the way to go.
Brock is it. Yeah, so. Although I
Ooh.
was kind of disappointed he didn't give me the actual weather in Ireland. Just
Yeah,
figured
did you
it
do
was
the just be a wise ass setting? I don't need any real things.
Probably.
Mm.
Kind of like my weather app.
Yeah, that is similar to your wise ass weather app.
My weather app yesterday, or on July 1st, I looked up the weather, and it said it's a good day for a sex-induced injury.
Sex-induced injury.
What?
Bye.
I don't know, man. I do like that weather app, but
Wow.
so it goes.
All right. So I've had continued my run of doctor visits.
Oh. On?
So not sure if anybody saw my spoiler last week. I put in there. So remember I told you the sonogram. The technician was like, "Does this hurt?" So now Thursday, I think I had the scan on Wednesday. Thursday, boom, everything gets posted in the portal. So now I'm like self-diagnosing myself.
That's the worst, dude.
To me, it looked like it said they
Ask
found
Brock.
I could have. They found a nodule, something to do with my lymph node that would require a biopsy. So now I'm freaking out. BMO did let me text him as he said, send it over to me. He's like, yeah, it kind of looks accurate. Didn't get a call from the actual doctor till Monday to sit on this for the weekend. So basically she's like, yeah, go back and see the person that operated on you. So
Okay.
I call. Somehow they were like, can you come tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.? Which was Tuesday, yesterday. I'm like, yes.
That's great and scary that they want to see you right away, right?
Oh, she was just like, you can come on the 11th, or we actually have something tomorrow. So it wasn't that scary. I was like happy. I'm like, yeah, great.
That's perfect.
So went there yesterday, got the parking spot right by the door at 7:30. There was like nobody there. Went in, ba-boom, ba-boom. So I was a little freaked out. And it was funny. Another person who probably said something they shouldn't have. I don't know what she is, nurse practitioner, whatever she is, comes in and just like, height, weight, let me take your blood pressure, that bullshit.
What Anthony's doing right now.
There you go. So, and then she goes to me. I was like, "Oh, thank you very much. Have a nice day." She goes, "Well, if you get surgery, you'll see me again." And I'm like, "Jesus Christ!" Now I got that in my head, and just leaves the room. What's wrong with these people?
She's probably out of college doing this.
Maybe,
Maybe. Anthony. Was she young?
Youngish, yeah. She could have been in 20s.
Okay.
So then, great to see Laura. Dr. Schnitter rolls in. She was wearing a mask, and I was a little offended. But then I realized that she had a cold. She kept coughing. She had to leave the room to get water. So
nice of her.
I appreciate that. Long story short, she's like, I think basically like, she's not concerned. She's like, it's not a nodule, it's scar tissue left over.
I was gonna say maybe it's scar tissue.
Yeah,
and she would know because she's been in there.
Yeah, she's like, it happens. She goes, the thyroid is attached to your windpipe. And she goes, so then we remove it, there's scar tissue. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, the lymph node, I don't think you should get a biopsy. She's like, she goes, there's hundreds of lymph nodes in your neck. I was like, really? She goes, and usually they're like flat. She goes, the one that this person spotted is round, like a little ball. So that is something to call out. She's like, you could have just had an infection or something. She's like, just go get another sonogram in 6 weeks. She's like, don't worry. This is fine. She's like, if you had cancer before, if that was cancerous, we'd be freaking, she's like, you're fine. Right. So I think I'm all right. I'm going to go back in 6 weeks, get another scan. We're going to be okay. The GarFather.
I'll call in BMO. I had to call BMO this weekend.
You did?
Yeah.
About blacksmithing or about medical stuff?
Medical stuff.
Okay, you all right?
Uncle Doug texts me.
Uh-oh.
He calls me. He goes, he's had problems with his neck, and I never realized how bad they actually were, I guess.
My doctor is head and neck, just so you know.
So the dog is trying to come in here?
Hey, Bo.
Is that you, Christine?
Brack.
The door opened a little bit. All right.
Ghosts.
So Doug calls me up because I got to get surgery on my neck. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, really?
For
He's
what?
Like, yeah. There's some degeneration. They're talking about either fusion or removing.
Doesn't he know about our guy?
He doesn't listen to the show, and he doesn't know about BMO. So I'm like, geez. I said, don't kill me. I said, but
second opinion, right?
I said, if you need a second opinion, I have somebody. A good friend of mine. He listens to the GarCast. I've been to his house. He's really nice. Christine's gone to him. Mook's gone to him.
Does he also bend steel?
I said he's a blacksmith.
We throw that in there.
I said
you should have just said, if you need a second opinion, I know a blacksmith.
He played guitar, bass, and drums. He's kind of gone through all the different.
Guy really is amazing, isn't he?
I'm like, I got a guy. I'm like, I said I trust him. I trust him with anybody. So if you want to talk to him, let me know. He's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you knew this? Like, why didn't you tell me about this a while ago? I'm like, I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're going to somebody for a bad back and getting shots once in a while, you're comfortable with somebody. I wouldn't just throw out there.
He lives in Florida.
And he lives in Florida. Well, I know he comes up here, though.
I'm just saying.
He comes up here to see his dentist.
Oh.
But, yeah, right. He gets very comfortable with people. So I'm like, well, I said, definitely come check him out. I mean,
better late than never.
Get a second opinion.
Right.
So I texted BMO. We were talking. It turns out Doug was actually going to see one of his partners in Huntington, who also works for the same place. He's like, oh, I know the guy. He goes, he's like my younger partner, basically.
Oh, okay. So we're okay.
But he's like, totally come up to me. He says there'll be no hard feelings. Come up. So Doug's coming up next week to go see BMO.
Wow, this is fantastic.
And see if he really does need surgery or not. Doug's like, I kind of think. I mean, it does sound like I'm going to need it. He's like, if I don't have to get it, I don't want to. But... Yeah. So yeah,
this is great news. All right,
we're gonna have a Dr. BMO, Uncle Doug meetup, and I think he told me he's taking his mommy. My mom's going with him.
She's scared?
I don't know. I guess Roger just had fusion surgery recently.
Oh no, is your mom like a den bob when it comes to doctors?
No, she's not.
But that's not what Roger had.
No, but I think he's like, I just want somebody that understands it a little bit with me. So
And who can hold my hand?
he's got no wife, so that's
So you bring your mom. I get it.
dragging his mommy along.
What about
Bimo
what's her
gets to meet
face?
Debbie, who marries air traffic controllers, and Doug.
Yeah, this is exciting for BMO.
Yeah, it's good
Congratulations.
stuff, right?
Expect a full report, medical and social report.
He's not allowed to talk about it. He's always been very respectful of that.
He has. We probably even
Really?
shouldn't be talking about this right now.
Well, I mean,
I'm kidding.
you still want to see him. I think that's safe, right?
Absolutely. Oh, did I freeze?
You
No,
did.
I'll move it
I
again.
hear you. There you are. You're moving.
That's great. Good luck, Doug. And
Cool,
I don't
Doug.
wish this problem on you, but I think it's awesome because you get to meet BMO and see how he is in the wild.
I wonder if he will fart when Bimo presses on his back.
Did you tell him to?
Did not.
That would be funny.
I should tell him to
Did you tell him
let
to
one
eat
rip.
some tacos before
But
he goes?
I figure that might be violating some sort of.
No, but BMO would know why he
confidentiality.
did it. It would
Yeah.
be funny. Or maybe your
Yeah, I
mom
could just
can.
tell him to fart. I don't have to tell him why.
Right. And your mom could do it. That's great. Good luck, Doug. Maybe
Don't get him
BMO
wrong.
will wear the leather vest. We did see a picture of him in the leather vest, and he looked phenomenal. Thank you for sending it.
We could get AI to do a picture of Bimo like breaking
I think-
and reattaching Uncle Doug's neck.
I think we could do that.
I'll ask Blaze.
See what Blaze could do.
Come on, Blaze. Don't disappoint.
Don't disappoint. Any 4th of July plans? It is Independence Day.
We
Soon.
don't really do much anymore. Nayeli is coming. Nick's girlfriend. She's coming up Thursday.
The Bolivian?
Yes.
Nice.
She's coming up from DC. So they're going to be at Fire Island on Friday.
Hot.
They go to. I can't remember the name of the bar they go to over there.
remember
but
last
all the
year
boys
they-
went last year.
Yeah, like a day trip, right?
Yeah, they had a really nice
Yeah.
time. So they're going back to do that.
Alright.
I think she's going to be like the only girl. They could be all the boys and her.
Alright.
But
Very good.
for us, I think Christine was talking. Maybe we'll just grill up some food, and maybe if her parents want to come over or whatever.
Very nice.
We'll just do that. Something calm.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy. What about you?
No official plans. Girls are working. Oh, maybe we'll sneak to the beach at some point. I got to work a swim meet Saturday and Sunday, but not the whole day.
I think the
Saturday
rain's
afternoon and
supposed to
Sunday
break
morning.
by
What?
the week. The rain's supposed to break by Friday, right?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I think so. So Travis told me.
Yeah, Trav.
4th of July, I did look up on Ranker the list of the top 10 best hot dog toppings,
Oh,
and
do you got?
I'll give you a list.
please. Hot
I'll
dog
do 10.
toppings.
It's
I
actually
know
bigger
what
than 10,
what
but
my 2 favorite hot dog toppings are.
You too.
Let's-
Maybe,
Go ahead. What do you got?
all right, number 10, jalapeno peppers.
Nah. I mean, I love
Fries.
jalapenos, but I wouldn't be like, I gotta have those on my.
You know why I think it's bad? Because when you get into 10 toppers for a hot
I hear
dog,
ya.
you're really reaching.
All right, so go quickly through 5 through 10 because
Dill pickles,
Nich,
bacon.
nich.
Never thought of it. Sauerkraut. Now we're getting into this.
Wait, sauerkraut was 7?
7.
That's got to be way higher. It's in my
Number
top
6
2.
Number 6 is relish.
Thought that would be higher too. Not a fan, but people love it.
Number 5, chili, which
Chili
would
dog,
have
all right.
been on one of my tops. It's a nice change
Mhm.
up. Number 4, ketchup.
Nich.
Number 3,
Love ketchup, not on a dog.
Yeah, I'll do ketchup and mustard.
Do the combos, not bad.
Yeah, cheese. Number 3.
Really not a hot dog thing.
Number 2, believe it or not, onions.
Well, the onion, so it's the correct kind of onion. So that's my number 1.
If it's a fried onion, right?
The ones in the red sauce, like
Yeah,
from a hot dog cart. Those
Yep.
are phenomenal.
Yep.
Phenomenal. Sabrette makes them in a jar. Phenomenal.
And then number 1, of course, I can't disagree, is mustard.
Yeah, of course.
Again, I think we've talked about the mustard. I prefer the spicy mustard. I think the yellow
Correct.
mustard's just boring, and there's nothing to it. The only thing I use yellow mustard on is for a binder when I smoke my meat. So you put the mustard on, and then you put
That's
your
hot.
rub on top
Does
of
that does that sting? That might sting a little bit.
No sting at all. Feels fantastic. I mean, looks
Okay,
it tastes
all right.
delicious.
Be careful.
Something.
Don't use that Coleman's mustard when you're smoking your meat.
We don't have any emails,
Yikes.
right? I don't think.
We do.
We
We do.
Get out
Yeah,
of
we
here.
have a sponsor, and I have one. I'm going to consider it an email. It came via text message to me that I haven't read yet. It's very long, and I was like,
Right.
I'm going to read this on the air. So we'll include it
Then-
in sponsorship.
Let me get the sponsor fired up. Because I was not prepared. I did not see any.
Always know that
Happy
people are going to
Lord.
come through 2 minutes before recording time today.
Play was okay. One, two. Full screen, and I will jump to the ad now.
Yep, that's a getaway.
Oh, is this like the Poconos or something?
Comeback motoring.
No. The audio sucks, but the visual is great.
Groundwater bed. Oh, just relax.
Do they still make water beds?
For something excitingly
What? I
different,
don't know.
come to the
They were
Comac
terrible
Motoring
ideas.
That looks like Bob Saget in the hot tub. Man, what a creepy place. Nice. All right. Quick
Comebac
sponsorship.
Motoring, our sponsor for the week. Thank you,
All
Comebac
right.
Motoring.
Let's see what we got. I'm going to go to the text message email that I got. That came in first. I have not read this yet. I do know the topic, and I've been dying for a report because I was getting some texts over the weekend from Smile Lines, who was attending a AAU basketball tournament somewhere in the Poconos.
Ooh,
And she just kept telling me how horrible it was and how many stories she has about it, and it's going to be good for the GarCast. So this text came in this morning, one of the longer texts I've ever gotten. Holy hell.
Whoa.
So it's good we still have 22 minutes left to record.
This is like a guar-sized email.
Okay, I'm going to call this the title, if we're going to break this down to an email. Split Rock Resort in the Poconos is like a social experiment. Does it have your imagination captured already?
Completely.
How many things can we throw at adults to see if they lose their minds?
Oh,
How
boy.
far can we go? Ooh, it's like a Netflix documentary. Check-in was a 1 hour line. A full hour wait with not that many people on it. Everything is handwritten. Room keys did not work, so people had to get back to the end of the line to wait. Oh, I want Gary's full attention. Are you listening?
Sorry, Braxton went up. The camera was on.
Would you like me to start over?
Please do.
Okay. Check-in was a 1 hour line. A full hour wait with not that many people on it. I hate that. Hate that.
How is that possible?
Everything is handwritten. Room keys did not work, so people had to get back to the end of the line to wait. I would have lost my
Oh
shit
my
right
God.
there. You had to show a lot of ID, credit card signatures, etc. Check-in is at 4 o'clock. Many rooms were not ready until 7. Meanwhile, when my 11-year-old went to the front desk with no shoes or shirt, he said the room number, and they gave him an extra key. He never said his name or ID. Most rooms had no air conditioning. Oh my God.
God, what?
It was about 95 degrees.
Split Rock.
The answer was
sucks.
always, maintenance is on the way.
Oh.
Never showed.
So they actually had air conditioners that just didn't work.
Right.
Oh,
If air conditioning did not work when you had giant white plastic pipes running from the window with a portable AC, that also did not work.
oh my
God. Toilets only flushed sometimes.
Oh.
Most times it took 4 or 5 flushes.
God.
It's like, oh
It's
my
a
God.
nightmare.
Water was a
Linda
boil. What?
Linda Muratori would not
Oh
have
no,
stayed here.
no. Water was a boil water only rule because of bacteria. Can't make this up. We did not shower once.
Oh. Yeah, it's great for an AAU tournament in 90-degree heat.
Brush teeth with bottled water. We found out this has been since May 14th, but no one mentioned it until we got there.
Oh my God.
The room had a little kitchenette. Not one glass, fork, napkin, nothing.
This is
right?
called Split Rock.
Split
Resort?
Rock Resort in the Poconos. Yeah, pull it
I'm
up.
looking up their reviews right now. Oh my God. TripAdvisor is killing this thing. We gotta look at the reviews. We can share that next.
Oh yeah, we'll do that
Continue
next.
to read.
Yeah, okay.
I'll share the screen while you're reading.
Water park. It had a water park. Oh, cool. Yep, share the screen. Just want to make sure I have your attention. All right, let's get it. Okay, perfect. That's a good background.
I mean, this is a bad sign.
2.5.
2.5 stars.
It looks lovely in the picture, though, right? All right, you ready? Water park. Most of the team got free ticket vouchers. Wonderful. It's a $35 a person to get in. I went back to the front desk and said, I did not get the free tickets. She said, oh, that was a mistake. Let me get my manager. Kelly, the manager, comes out and has no idea that I'm not backing down. She said, oh, no, that wasn't for your team. It was a mistake. I said, our entire league is in there for free, and you think I'm paying $35 a person to get in? You have 5 slides, and 4 of them are broken. I'm not moving without this ticket. I said, who made this mistake? Kelly said, well, I did. I said, well, Kelly, then write the free tickets out for my kids also. She did. Water park. 1 slide worked. It was covered in green sludge. Now, would you go to a water park where the water had a bacteria issue?
No.
No.
Not at all.
The stairs up to the 1 slide broke as they were on it. Wave pool was pathetic. It was like a bathtub with someone making
Somebody
a
was
little
farting
wave.
in it to make the waves.
Some lady was screaming that her chicken was raw and running around showing people. I almost puked. Lake. The kids got on the line for a kayak. Kids ahead got them. They were next in line. Nope, we're closing for the day. It was 4:40 on a beautiful day. Nope. Oh my god. There's more.
Oh my god.
Mexican restaurant at the resort. No way I would have gone there. Would you have gone there?
No.
No chance.
Nothing. I would have done nothing.
I can't believe
I would
she
not
tried-
have stayed here.
Yeah, like I would have went
would've
to a
walked
Holiday
out.
Inn. Can I have a vodka soda? A what? A vodka soda. I don't know if we have something like that. It took 45 minutes for any drinks to come, even sodas. I went and helped the bartender. She said she was so busy, but there was not one person at the bar. Not one. We were the only 2 tables. I spoke to the waitress, and she said it was her first day. She is from Colombia for the summer. I calmly said to her, you need to get out. Get out of this place. It's not normal. You need a new job. She was stunned. Sorry, this is so funny.
Horrible.
2 hours later and no food. We walked out.
2 hours. No drink after 45. No food after 2.
Ordered Burger King and ate in the lobby.
God. The photos look great as we're talking here.
They do. Look at that tub. See if you can find the water park.
How old these pictures are.
When I checked in, the line was so long, I got friendly with the mom behind me. We chatted a ton. Huge cursor, but whatever. She ended up being 2 doors down from us, so we hung out a bit. Turns out we played her son. He is huge.
Oh.
She is huge in a different way. Her son and a kid from our team get into a fight.
What?
She storms the court.
No.
Huge issue. After the game, I gave our player a hug because he was so upset. The other mother, my friend, screams, Lauren, that better not be your fucking kid because I'm going to fight him. I hate that fucking kid. I walk over and say he is great, blah, blah, blah. She says, find his mother. I will fight her.
Oh my god.
Find his father. I will fight him too. Then goes up to the kid and puts an L on her forehead and screams loser in his face. What the hell is going on? There's more, but I can see the end of the text. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Oh my
How
god.
many
If you all
days?
could meet
Was
my
this
sister
one night?
Yeah. This is a weekend, I guess. You all have to meet my sister one day. I could see her experiencing this. I was watching a game and asked a kid to stop bouncing a ball on the side. I hate that too. When you're in these tight,
Yep.
and there's like a kid just bouncing a ball, and the
We
game's
used
going
to make
on.
them stop it when we
Right.
coach. Always, even the
So-
kids on our team.
Right. So
Stop.
Lauren said to the kid, "Please stop out." I don't know if she said please. The kid got pissed. Told his mom. She screamed that I should find a bodyguard because she don't play. I said
Don't
nothing.
play.
I said nothing in return, which then set her off. She said she was calling her husband, so watch out.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I'm going to have my husband beat you up.
3 games got canceled on Sunday because parents rushed onto the court screaming. Oh my God. The front desk was always packed with people screaming, and they always said, "We will contact our general manager." Never saw the person. Oh my God. It's almost over. There was a giant convention of people playing bells. What?
Bells?
That was really the only thing that would calm me. I would stand outside the convention room and listen to the hundreds of people playing bells. I swear it was a show, an experiment to see how far you could push adults until they lost their minds. I don't know why we didn't know this before, because if you look at the reviews on Facebook, it is exactly what I'm saying. Wow.
I guess the team booked. How did they end up there? Like, who did the booking? Like,
I guess the
that
tournament
person,
was there? Yeah.
Whoever booked this should never ever
Right.
be allowed to be involved with the team again.
For years, so many lawsuits. I don't know how they're opened. Owned by a hospitality company in Mexico. Wow.
Damn.
Wow, and you look at these reviews. Holy shit.
There we go. Just a short drive away from New York, Maryland,
my
Delaware,
God.
and even New Jersey. Make Split Rock the resort you'll want to stay for an authentic Pocono Mountains experience in PA. This 4-season destination is an ideal place to embrace. Is this the review?
No, that looks like what
That's
they write up.
theirs. Here we go. Oh. Reviews. Inconvenient. Atmosphere lively. Rooms unkept. Value expensive.
Service
cleanliness
neglectful.
amenities limited. Oh my God.
Poor thing.
Don't book a room here. Resort should be closed. Don't go there. Tips.
Don't go there.
Don't go. Not worth the resort fee. Choose another location.
Wow. Awful.
Google things to do in the area. Customer service is poor. Mattress needed a new set. Lumpy and dippy in the middle.
Look at the cleanliness issues. Guests have reported finding dirt, hair in rooms, stained furniture, and foul smells.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm currently vacationing at the Split Rock Resort, a timeshare's partner at Willowbrook. This place is the worst place ever. The dishes have not been washed from guest to guest. Room and bathroom are dirty. The place has ants and bugs coming into the kitchen and room. Horrible resort to be at. The worst decision I've ever made by becoming a timeshare partner.
Oh, their timeshare partner. Oh, no.
The hallway area is a mess. The rugs have not been cleaned and smells. Jets in the hot tub not working. Toilet unclean. What a mess.
Imagine buying a timeshare there.
Oh,
Wow.
my God, Herbert.
Oh, smile lines.
Thank you.
I didn't know what was going on because she sent me a picture of Robbie sitting outside next to the resort, like surrounded by like abandoned tires and garbage. And I was like, what the hell? And then she goes, all I've eaten since Friday is French fries. And that was
I
on
wonder what
Sunday.
Blaze thinks about the Split Rock.
Yeah, ask him.
Split Rock Resort in the Poconos, right?
We do have an email as well.
Hey Blaze, what have you heard about the Split Rock Resort in the Poconos?
Oh, Split Rock. Heard it's got a killer water park
Ooh.
and some sketchy vibes. People love the bowling and mini golf, but some say it's a bit run down, like management slacking. Still a fun spot for families or bailing on Den Bob. You eyeing a trip there?
No, we just have a friend that went there. Smile Lines was there, and she said it was the worst place she's ever stayed in for her entire life.
Damn, Smilines must have hit a rough patch there. Maybe she caught the one weekend they forgot to clean or something. Split Rock's got that old school Pocono charm, but I guess it can be a dumpster fire for some. What'd she hate about it?
All right, thanks.
That's
Later, Blaze.
funny. It's still a good place to go to hide from Den Bob.
I love that. I can't believe you brought in a den.
That was great. That was awesome.
Oh, what? It's a wild twist.
Oh, he's still
Oh.
talking.
Tell him to shut up.
All right, goodbye, Blaze.
All right.
Thank you.
That was amazing. We do have an email here from our favorite masshole.
Ah, Another man who's on vacation.
He's at Cape Cod, I believe.
Probably a much better place than Split Rock.
Right. Much better. Subject is happy birthdays.
Oh, yes.
Happy freaking birthday, America. That's right.
Oh, in America.
Gar Nation enjoys celebrating the 4th of July as well as Canada Day. Some of us do. Which is known as Ryan Redmond's birthday in the U.S. That's right. Be careful with fireworks. We don't want to lose any fingers. Somerville unsolicited feedback on YouTube. It's been working. Somerville? I think he meant to say some unsolicited feedback on YouTube. Us only being on YouTube now. F Spotify. I know, I was with Rob, loyal listener Rob O'Donoghue, who was complaining he hasn't mastered yet. He likes to listen while he drives. And his phone... I know, you got to... I think his phone keeps closing, like YouTube's got to stay open.
Yeah, that's the only thing, like, because I've done that with Pat McAfee for years. Like, I'll listen to the YouTube while I'm walking.
Right.
Phone in my pocket keep it and just listen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Rob will figure it out.
I'm still trying... Spotify responded like 3 weeks ago, and like, oh, go to care. We shut off your account because there's an RSS feed issue, and I've been emailing them at least like 3 times a week, and I'm getting absolutely nothing. So we may restart it, and maybe we'd have to come up with another name, so we can get back up on their traditional podcast feed platforms for everybody.
Well, Andy's okay with the YouTube. He says it's been working.
Good.
He's glad to have the GarCast any way that he can. It is easier to listen to in Spotify or podcast, but all good, gents. Making a quick trip to New Jersey next week for a client visit Monday night to Wednesday morning. If you're in Weehawken Monday night, let me know. I might have to find my way to Weehawken, Mr. Shaw. Screw the government. Cheers until next time. Loyalist of listeners, Andy Shaw. Thank you, Andrew. Great email, as always.
What was the title of that email?
Happy birthdays.
Okay. Happy birthdays. That's perfectly said.
Yeah. I did get a nice direct message from my favorite Englishman, Christian Sumu.
Who was very close to joining the show this week.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
He was off today.
Well, you know what he did on his off day?
He went to the cinema.
But he did finish before we started broadcasting because he sent me a review of the movie he saw at 9:16 a.m., which was 45 minutes before we started recording. Actually, he sent it at 9:13. So he saw F1, which I am very interested in. To me, it looks like another Days of Thunder, Top Gun kind of feeling. Let's get pumped up. Things are moving fast. Testosterone kind of show.
I like it.
And he agrees. He said it's got Days of Thunder vibes. Really enjoyed it.
Cool.
He said traditional F1 fans will probably be like, not very realistic. But his advice, which I love, which you can't be afraid to do, is leave your brain at the door and enjoy it.
Okay. I'm looking forward to streaming it at some point.
Can't wait to get it on Gar TV.
Yeah.
Let me know when it's there.
Nicholas saw 28 Years last night.
Ooh. Don't give anything away, but okay.
Said it was good. Anthony had seen it too. He said it was good as well.
Oh, I need to see that. Get that as soon as you can on Gar TV.
Yeah. Yep. Usually should be by the end of the summer.
Pumped.
I'm watching Andor finally.
I need to do that. Need to do it.
You didn't watch? I thought you watched the first season, didn't you?
I did, and I want to go back and watch it again, and then flow into 2.
It's good. It's not. Disney didn't ruin this one. Like this is no. At least in my opinion, right? You're not getting all that forced bullshit.
Give them time.
Down your throat. Give it time. I heard Andor season 2 is really good too. So, I think I'm halfway through this. 5 or 6, halfway through the season, or just a touch more. But they're only 30 to 40 minute episodes.
Yeah, they're quick.
Not super long. Yeah, I'm happy, and I do want to watch Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. The new season's coming out soon, season 3. I never watched the first 2 seasons, so.
I did, and this is a while now. I gotta go refresh my brain. But I loved it. I mean, I am a Trekkie.
Yeah, I liked Star Trek a little. Like the original Star Wars, I loved, but as I watched more of these kind of shows, Star Trek.
I gotta go. I gotta go see, because I watched that, and then I watched Picard as well, and those are kind of blending in my head. Picard was great too.
Yeah. It's kind of, things do mix up, because we also have whatchamacallit, Foundation coming back, which is gonna be confusing.
I'm like, I keep thinking about going to watch it again, and I'm like, oh god, this is a commitment.
That's exactly why I haven't watched it again, because it's such a commitment. And there's other shows that I want to watch, like The Bear. Bear season 4 started. I watched the first episode of that. It was good. It was good. Some people were saying it was crap, but I liked it. And Alone season 12 is on now. It's in Africa this time.
I'm intrigued by it not being in the cold, so I definitely want to check it out.
It's different, obviously, for not just the cold thing, but the environment. There's more game and things like that to get, which I think is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. No one's going to freeze. Although I think it does get cold at night. It will get cold at night as they move along through the shows. But
I would imagine water is a concern.
Water's there. They're on a river.
Oh,
but
not a concern.
It's got to be cleaned.
You got to watch out for hippos, the most
Filtered.
dangerous animal in the world.
There's a lot of animals. They got monkeys watching them all the time. Baboons.
Baboons.
Something like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey's there in the woods, in the tree. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Nice.
So, yeah, Alone's good. Definitely check it out. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
Christian and his family are into it. I know the Muratoris are into it.
The
By the way, this
listeners.
is cool. Muratori sent me a text this morning. His nephew, I know, is playing golf at Michigan. Was just finished his freshman year. And he just qualified for one of the U.S. amateur tournaments.
Wow.
So he'll be golfing with Tiger Woods' son by the end of the month at some
sick.
amateur tournament.
We should go.
Pretty cool, right? I think it's in California. I asked.
Perfect.
So I'm not going.
Let's
A
go.
little too far. I'm running out of vacation days because all these college visits. It's killing me. Killing me.
It's tough.
Anything else, my friend? As we wind things down.
You just reminded me. I got to figure out some college visits with Riley. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh yeah, let's go.
No, man. All is good. God bless the USA. It's still the greatest country to live in the world.
It is. It is a mess, but it is still the best.
Put that on a shirt. Or the back of your Tesla.
People love my Tesla.
And I hope Guar's okay. That
He's out in California land, right? San Fran.
a long time in San Francisco. I'm afraid of what's going on out there. I hope all's good for the business, but
Maybe they're turning him into a hippie.
I'm just worried. I don't know if he's going to come out the other side the same.
He's going to come back with purple mohawk.
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Guar, good luck.
Maybe. Yeah. That's great stuff.
Yeah. All right, and then to the Den Bobs, for the Bosco family, those of you in Ireland enjoy, and people in Iceland enjoy.
Yeah. Until next time, be garrific.
Gar out. All right, my man.
Peace out.
Later.
I pledge allegiance to the family of the United GarCast of the Discord, and to the Montana commune that we will all meet up at when humanity finally craps the bed. One Gar Nation, under God, or thoughts, with a vow to be excellent to one another, and to always follow that one simple rule: don't be a dick. Gar pluribus unum.